Hello everybody and welcome back. This is today my 40th Road to Global Top episode, and I think the big number it really puts meaning into it. Not because it will be by any means the best or the most interesting, but when I hit these like big milestones, I think this happened too when I hit like 25 ELO series, and lately I upload them much farther apart, so pretty much every one 38, 39, 40. When I hit these big like milestones, I kind of realize how far this like series on my channel has come. Not just in terms of like the amount of time I've been doing it, because I think actually I started it last December. But also how different the ones are now to the first 3 or 10, or the ones from season 11 and 12. And in fact, I was actually just watching back today, some of my really old ELO series. Some of the good ones and the bad ones, honestly. Some of the Unfair Advantage, the Merge, the Stages of Competence, the really good ones. But also I was watching the boring ones, the less interesting ones that were focused rather, instead of on the topic, on the gameplay. And I think I kind of realized, I don't know, I feel now, I'm going to actually hop in, so it's not just me walking around spawn, but I think I have this like notion that when I upload something, oh boy, this is gonna be a simple start, huh? But I think I kind of realized that. Well, I don't know. I've had this like concept that each ELO series I upload should be better than the last. Like each topic should be more interesting, so that it makes sense, so that I can. I don't know, so that the series expands, my channel evolves rather than just becomes this saturated content that I see all too much of on YouTube. And in fact, I think that's kind of the struggle of any growing YouTuber. This was the wrong kit to join if I wanted to focus on talking. But I think a lot of the struggle is he doesn't want to make saturated content. He sets out, he says, all my content's gonna be unique and special, and I'm gonna be different from every other YouTuber. And there is a fundamental disagreement between whether you can make always, all the time, quality content, or you just bang shit out and make money and grow. I mean, it's no secret that the YouTube algorithm much more favors channels that just pump out videos like just put out videos like they're nothing, even though they might not all be top quality. What is going on? This guy keeps going fucking through me. So I don't know, but as I went back, I actually also, I remember watching some old ELO series of other YouTubers. Cell Saver comes to mind. And I realized, how popular these... I'm gonna lose this fight. No big secret. I'm gonna try to have to drop them. But I think I realized that the popularity of a lot of these videos certainly isn't on even how interesting the topic is. A lot of it is just the way the YouTuber talks, the way that I talk, Or, I mean, the video is much more interesting, even if it's saturated content, even if I'm talking about, jeez, I don't know. If I'm talking about lag or the advantages that good FPS gives. Even if it's content like that, I mean, if I just kind of talk, you know, these videos are still enjoyable to watch. I don't know. It's hard to I guess that's kind of the idea. It's hard to put out content and see the quality of it go down just so that you can get more content out. And like I said, I think that's the struggle that any YouTuber faces, but I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I just kind of wanted to talk about like why you see all these channels like go up and go down so quickly. And of course my channel is far from immune. You know, in the struggle to continue to put out quality content, queuing is broken, very broken. In the struggle to continue to put out quality content over a lot of content, my channel has become less active. I guess that's kind of the idea. This is my long-winded excuse now, but but I don't know. But anyway, unable to leave queue. Good. But anyway, I've been getting a little back into Arena and Minecraft in general. I'm really looking forward to Badlion Premium. I really cannot wait. I'm so excited to finally play something. I mean, there's gonna be like 12 different locations, so I shouldn't have to worry about like a lot of the lag that I've been seeing on season 14 now. A lot of the problems with the new season are fixed, or I'm hoping at least. And a lot of the old problems that just existed in Minecraft for a very long time, like the bucket glitch and things, should all be fixed. I'm just excited to see our competitive community. I really can't queue anything. Good lord. I'm really just excited to see our competitive community become similar to any other competitive community in that the developers can finally change the game, can rebalance the game how the community asks. This is unbelievable, and this is something that we have never had. We've always just made do, right? Made choppy changes based on what Mojang lets us do. Woo. Uh-oh. But we just made choppy changes based on what Mojang lets us do. Why is this horse not bounce at all? Ooh. Hey, buddy. And I think I actually noticed this. It's funny. I recently got Clash of Clans Royale sponsor, not sponsored, and I noticed with my very minimal experience with Overwatch how similar it is. You know, the same buff and nerf changes that happen in games like Overwatch or League of Legends to characters that are too powerful, not powerful enough, happen in a game. Well, it's certainly a competitive game. Clash Royale certainly has a very competitive scene, but I hadn't even realized. And I think it's something that I always took for granted in these other games. But now, but Clash of Clans kind of opened my eyes to it, which sounds ridiculous to say, but to be fair, anything that you can say about, that you, the Minecraft community, can say about competitive Clash of Clans can be said about Minecraft times 10. So I think, I mean, I think it's worthy to draw that lesson from Clash of Clans Royale. It's very interesting to me. And now that we get to like rebalance these changes, first of all, fix the fundamental flaws with the game that we've always had to deal with. We don't have to deal with them anymore. Please don't move in. Thank you. Get his horse to pop up. Like maybe we could make it so horses going up isn't fucking random finally. Look at this. The ideal game mode, huh? Or maybe we can just remove horse ladder altogether. Hint, hint. But like the fact that we can get these like balance updates that we never could before. Something I really hadn't even considered with Badlion Premium. So not only will Badlion Premium... I guess the point is that not only will Badlion Premium fix the problems like the water and lava bucket glitches and double eating and these client-side bugs that never could be fixed from a server-side standpoint, but we can get like seasonal updates to the game, to the core mechanics of the game, and that's huge. Something obviously, something that no Minecraft server has ever been able to do before. At least not this in-depth. And that is what I am very excited for. Something I am extremely excited for. What else? What else about Badlion Premium? I'm really, really hoping that this Badlion Premium is all it's hyped up to be. I've had my doubts about Badlion updates in the past. I remember when G-Cheat was first coming out, I was like, wow, this is never going to work. You can never have an anti-cheat, because keep in mind, this was the first server-side anti-cheat to ever exist. The first Minecraft anti-cheat at all. And I was like, wow, this is going to have all these false bans, this and that, what about lag? But now, soon after the update, that the first Judgment Day and when did I just crash? I did. Well, I'll be cutting that and I'll be back. Very sorry about that. Don't know why that happened. Don't really remember what I was talking about. It took me a while to get it going again, but okay. I'll just start over. I have a little notepad, finally. I finally learned to put down notes, so I don't just ramble and get distracted when I'm bridging or whatever, but something I don't really do in these videos is talk about myself. I remember back in May, or April, or March or something, just when this series was getting up and running, I talked a little bit about like my school life, like the AP tests that I was planning to take. I was doing this cool thing where, jeez, if you're in high school, you might know a little bit about what I'm talking about, but I was gonna do this cool thing where I was just gonna study very hard for these classes that I've never taken and take the test at the end of the year for it, for college credits. And I went through, I did that. I didn't do too well on any of them, but I did well enough to get some college credits out of it. Hey lad. Oh, alright, okay. And now check back in 8 months later and I'm applying to colleges. So now I don't know the average age of my viewer base. Why is this guy silver 1? It's pretty good. I certainly don't know the average age of my viewer base. If any of you are going through the same college application process, but I'm in my senior year and it's December and I have procrastinated very, very much my college applications, so I'm doing that, and it's relevant, if you will. I'm talking about it at all because in my college applications I'm actually writing a lot about my time online, my Minecraft existence, if you will. Now that might sound a little weird because it doesn't really sound like the kind of thing you brag about, but honestly, I think it is. Certainly in my case. I'm kind of doing it because, well, I think my Minecraft career, if you will, I don't like to call it that, but I'm running out of words as I continue to refer to it. I think my Minecraft career is quite, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a fucking asshole, but I think my Minecraft career is rather impressive. I mean, I've been playing the game for a very long time. I've done a lot with it, and also my grades are bad, so I need it to show these guys that I am more than a sub-average GPA. I don't know if it's sub-average, but I certainly have put Minecraft in front of, you know, my school life in the past, and it certainly affects me now. I have good, I don't know if you guys care really, but I don't have too much to talk about. I have good SAT grades and everything, but I mean, I think that to a college application reader, it's very impressive to be taught. Actually, I talk a lot about the ELO system and rating systems in general in my college application, and I kind of lead it into my Minecraft life, if you will, because I want to be. I'm applying to a couple different colleges, but I think what I want to do with my life is something with statistics or mathematics, something that's always interested me a lot, and I think that what I have contributed, at least, to this community in terms of the discussions I've given, the theory I've approached, as a teenager, as a high schooler, and you're on camera. As a teenager and as a high schooler, I think it's impressive, and I think it at least fills some of the holes. You know, I don't really tell anyone in real life about my Minecraft life, but I think to someone who is reading a college application, I think it'll help me not get passed over. I'm applying to some pretty prestigious schools, so no, I certainly don't have bad grades, but they're certainly not what they could have been if I just went home and, I don't know, sat around and jerked off and went to sleep every night. So, but instead I was too busy playing Minecraft, so I guess that's kind of why I'm talking about it. Did I just... Yeah, I just got gold 2 in UHC. Oops. So yeah. I'm not really sure why I shared that, but I thought it was interesting, and and I think that, you know, if you're going through a similar, I think my viewer base is actually pretty old, because instead of running around on SG and raping kids with flint and steel, I talk about some pretty in-depth topics. And I know a lot of my friends in this community are, oh hey there, are Minecraft, or are seniors, or in high school at least, and I think I encourage you to talk about it when applying to colleges, you know. Now maybe you don't have an 8,000 subscriber YouTube channel, and maybe you haven't studied the in-depth theory behind ELO transfers by any means, but ooh, yikes. But oh no, please, I'm out of arrows. Ouch, I'm dead. It sucks. Man, I got fucking dropped from that. He was gold 4 or something. I was emerald in there. Can I try to join that back and kill him? No, it's someone else. Unfortunate. I don't know. Felt like sharing. That was fun. What else is there to talk about? Not too much, actually. Uh-oh, there we go. He doesn't have any flint and steel, so... He's gotta be lower than me. I mean, well, maybe not. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm getting shit on. SG got harder. I think people got good while I took my hiatus. Playing a little too much Overwatch. Played some Overwatch, but I missed being very good at a game, so something I took for granted in Minecraft. It's something I probably still do take for granted, but No biggie. This is funny. I kind of wanted to make this more about the gameplay rather than the topic. Make the talking less the focus of this, but I can hardly fucking queue matches what is today. I know it's Christmas break and all, but it's like 3 o'clock on a Friday. Ooh. So yeah, that plan didn't work. I'm probably just gonna have to spend time thinking really hard, getting good topics if I want to upload these more. And I think I do. I think I'm ready to make that time commitment again. Believe so. Maybe I should release this pack too. So I talked a little bit about what I did when I took my break from Arena, from Minecraft in general. I've been playing a whole lot of Overwatch, and obviously now that I'm getting back into Minecraft a lot, I'm playing less. But while I was there, I did learn some things that are applicable to apply here back to Minecraft. I've talked before about how everything I study on this channel, everything I study with you that I share with you that I've studied, a lot of it, you know, the stuff that's not about ELO is about learning. You know, I talk about game sense, which is essentially experience. Let's not kid ourselves. Game sense, or the stages of competence, and I talk about how to study anything, to get good at anything, you should try to get good at learning things. Oh, there's Talkia. I think it's how you say it. And it was interesting because I think that really helped me learn Overwatch. You know, some skill sets that I had never had, like, my aim certainly wasn't that good. Minecraft hadn't prepared me for that, but it had prepared me for things like learning how to aim. Which seems terribly odd, but I think it's a very important skill to have, you know, the ability to know yourself well enough to be able to learn a skill. I'm not necessarily talking about like learning a subject, like a knowledge, like math, but I'm talking about learning a skill like there's a skill called hit scan, which, holy fuck, I'm getting destroyed. He's just outsorting me. Ouch. Gonna gapple here. He doesn't have any fire. He has high ground though. I'm trying to get him off this hill, but there we go. It's better. Maybe. Thank you. But yeah, and as I was like applying the things that I've learned from Minecraft, you know, how to learn, it was really interesting that it wasn't that easy. You know, I guess I thought I had kind of hit the whole 9 yards with game sense and the stages of competence, but there's actually a lot more to it, and I think that will be one of my focuses moving forward. I think if anything will be important to me on this channel, I think what I want it to be is kind of helping the rest of the community prepare for premium, especially right now, especially as we don't know how the game modes are going to be, you know, what they're going to be like. And if premium follows the vision that I have for it, the community needs to learn many more skill sets if it's going to be competitive at all, if it's going to be accepting of the game modes I want to see on premium. The Overcast network has died, and while that does not, while very little changes, I can't say I spent much time on that. It's important, I think, to preserve a lot of the history of it, because there are so many skill sets represented in the Overcast network game modes that have never been represented here. And I want to see them on Badlion. And this is kind of what I talked about in my second Let's Talk video, Let's Talk CTF. I want to see them here, but the community is not ready. And I want it to be. I think I want to model my channel a little bit more as a teaching channel for competitive Minecraft, so that maybe so that the community is ready to play it how I hope that they do. And that sounds selfish and very weird, but I hope in good taste, in good conscience. I'm kind of modeling it after a couple of channels I watched to help me learn the basics of Overwatch and the basic skills in Overwatch, and oh my fucking god. Here we go. And I realized, you know, that a lot of the community, the Minecraft community, doesn't understand a lot of the things that I take for granted. And I'm making this video very long. It's already longer than it should be, but I want to get through this point, so I'll play one more match. About how I want this channel to continue in the future as not something where you come here to see me, you know, fuck kids in Archer Ladder, but more as a teaching channel than it has been in the past, and it has touched on it in the past. You know, I've talked about ways to learn, ways to push yourself forward, and studied how that can happen, you know, again with the stages of competence and game sense and all, but I want to take maybe a more direct approach. And this is, yeah, I think this is definitely where I want to take the channel. I might start doing things about, like, the history of the Overcast Network or of competitive Minecraft as a whole. Because I think studying that can also help prepare the community, but I don't know. I have new plans for this channel. I can't keep uploading Road to Global Top. You know, this is the 40th episode, and I was talking a little bit about this in the beginning of this episode, but it's it's becoming saturated. It's becoming harder and harder to upload these, and more than that, it's just, it doesn't interest me. How could it interest you? It doesn't interest me to talk about my college applications or AP tests or my life at school. I want to further this community, and I think becoming more of a teaching channel is a good way to do that. Now, I know you weren't expecting that rant, especially at the end of this video. 90% of the views that you see on the view bar have already clicked away, but if you're still here, maybe it's because you watch all of these through, and so maybe this is better directed towards you anyway. So that's all. That's all I have to say. Expect that in the future. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Premium, and I want the community to be accepting of game modes that I don't think that they currently can handle. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, especially listening to that last rant bit so unexpectedly, but really, I hadn't even expected to say anything like that. It just came out. It just came up. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I very much hope to see you next time. So, goodbye, and see you later.